Your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, good evening to you on this Friday night. Watching the satellite and radar picture as rain showers start inching closer and closer to parts of central Illinois, getting a little bit of rain over towards the Jacksonville area. Finally tonight, and all this will slowly push off to the east overnight and into your Saturday morning. 67 in Champaign right now, 71 in Effingham, 72 in Springfield. Temperatures still fairly mild, and we're going to be back there again tomorrow with readings in the mid and upper 70s with the rain around. But soon the humidity is gone. It'll feel like fall, at least for a little bit. We'll talk more about that when we come back. WCIA3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA3 News.
The Skateland here is the only thing for kids to do.
But masks aren't part of the required gear to get out on the rink, and that has health officials concerned. It was supposed to come down next week, but not anymore.
They're ready for us. They've been ready for us.
A long wait is finally over. What's back open for kids to safely socialize in this community?
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA3 News at 10.
If you don't want to be exposed to any of it, then stay home. Or wear a mask yourself.
An indoor skate rink in Hoopeston is reopening for the first time since the pandemic started. Despite the state mask mandate, the owner says he won't be requiring people to wear them. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. Skaters Paradise has been closed for about 6 months. Tonight was its grand reopening, and the health department says it's investigating how it was handled. This comes on the same day it was announced Vermilion County is at a warning level for COVID-19. WCIA3's Jennifer Jensen is live in the newsroom. So Jennifer, you spoke with this business owner about why he's doing this.
Jessica, I did, and he told me he won't tell people what to do when it comes to this. The building doesn't have air conditioning, and he says he wants kids to be able to enjoy their time skating.
Skaters Paradise is a go-to spot for kids' entertainment in Hoopeston. The owners chose to reopen without requiring masks.
The Skateland here is the only thing for kids to do. They've already taken away the entire summer and all the fun stuff from the kids. Why not let them have fun? If you don't want to expose your kid, just stay home or wear a mask if you'd like.
Kayla Baker, mother of 4, says she doesn't mind what the owners are doing.
Knowing that the business is not requiring masks, would you take your kids there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because, like I said, I think we're all going to come in contact with it anyway.
But others in Hoopeston prefer to play it safe during the pandemic.
I personally am on board for social distancing and for masks in 90% of where I go and what I do.
The Vermilion County Health Department director says he will be in contact with the business owners to make sure they understand the required compliance with the state mandate during the pandemic.
The first step would be an educational one, or I'm able to get a hold of the owner and make sure that he may not be aware that there are capacity limits and that mask wearing is required for events like this.
The capacity requirement for a business like this inside buildings is 50% or fewer than 50 people. Whatever amount is lower. If business owners can guarantee they can keep people 6 feet apart at all times, they don't have to require masks. But health officials say that's nearly impossible for a skate rink to do.
Any sort of large gatherings, especially indoor ones, are unfortunately great opportunities for viruses to spread.
The health department director said if he finds that the business owners are in violation of the state mandate, the first step would be to issue a warning in hopes that it would not happen again. Jessica, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thank you. This business opening comes about a week after another event that had health officials concerned. Hundreds gathered in Hoopeston for a demo derby, many of them not wearing masks. As we said, Vermilion County is now at a warning level for COVID-19. Public health officials say it's because of the number of new cases and emergency room visits for COVID-like illnesses. Other counties on that list are Cass, Coles, Effingham, Shelby, and McLean counties. There is some good news. After weeks of increases, most regions are seeing decreases in positivity rates. Business owners in central Illinois say they're happy to see the drop. It gives them a small sense of relief.
But it's always on my mind. I mean, 24 hours a day. you know, unless I'm sleeping, I haven't had any dreams or nightmares about COVID yet. So, but while I'm awake, you know, while I'm playing with my family and my child and my wife and we're relaxing, it's still on my mind 100% of the time.
Will and Kankakee counties still have extra precautions in place. The state is reporting more than 2,100 new cases. That makes over 257,000 total. 32 more people have died. Illinois now has more than 8,200 deaths from coronavirus. 2 Indiana schools were shut down after a possible sighting of a man wanted for murder in Illinois. A grade school and middle school were both put on lockdown in Vigo County yesterday. Illinois State Police are still looking for 19-year-old Rick Meter. He's wanted for the shooting death of 19-year-old Kyle Johnson in Olney on Sunday. Meter is considered armed and dangerous. Springfield police are investigating a homicide. A man was found dead this morning in an alley on East Converse Street near Ohio Avenue. Police say he was shot several times. He has not been identified. Decatur city leaders are trying to figure out how to decrease gun violence. In August, the city had 32 shootings. That's the most shootings in any other single month in at least 5 years. From the beginning of the year to August, the city had 102 shootings. That's higher than any other yearly total since at least 2015. The mayor says they need the community support in solving these crimes.
This violence is a nationwide issue right now, but we really need our community to be a part of solving this problem, and that starts in the neighborhoods, it starts at home.
There will be a study session about this on Monday night. Champaign City Council will consider approving a $74,000 settlement over an excessive force lawsuit at its next meeting. This lawsuit was filed by a then minor who says his civil rights were violated when he was arrested in 2018. Tavion Jones-Primo was arrested after officials say he was uncooperative during a shots fired investigation and was resisting police. Jones-Primo says police used more force than necessary. Today marks the 19th anniversary of 9/11, and ROTC students at the U of I spent the morning remembering those who died. They climbed 2,000 steps. That's how many steps first responders rushed up after the first plane hit the World Trade Center. Students went in waves to complete this climb at a safe distance.
This is just a very small example of what they went through. So 343 firefighters and over 50 police officers climbed those stairs that day into the unknown, smoke, fire, and not knowing really what was going to happen next.
This is the event's second year, and they hope to make it a tradition. And they weren't the only ones climbing today. Firefighters from St. Joe Stanton stopped by Crunch Fitness in Champaign tonight. They donned their equipment and walked the equivalent of 110 floors to also honor those first responders who lost their lives on 9/11. We have new details for you tonight. A missile in Rantoul, which was scheduled to be dismantled, is staying put. Congressman John Shimkus confirmed he met with the director of the National Museum of the Air Force and was told the demolition was canceled. That missile has been in the village since 1966. It's at the entrance of the former Chanute Air Force Base. Good, more high school sports becoming back, what the IHSA did today. Plus, it's a place for kids to meet up and hang out, how one reopening community center is letting them do it safely. And giving is in one woman's nature, but this community decided to give back to her in a big way.